All right, we did it.
Raphael, you were on the bench the whole time. So by we did it, literally everyone but you. And honestly, everyone but Lawrence and you. You and Lawrence didn't do much. Again, my least favorite character is Raphael. Like, I don't like both of them all that much, but Raphael is like my actual least favorite. At least Lawrence is more useful in the fight than Raphael.
The rest of the Almiran soldiers seem to have simmered down. I guess it's because they lost their commander?
That Shahid guy must have been the only one who actually wanted to fight us.
Claude, I believe you owe us an explanation. Why are you and this Almiran general on such amiable terms?
I guess you could say he looked after me a bit when I was a kid.
He's your father?
Before you joined House Regan, you mean? How did you two come to meet in the first place? It is difficult to fathom the circumstances that would lead someone in Fodlan to make the acquaintance of an Almiran general.
It's a long story, so I'll just cut to the chase. It turns out Almira isn't as unified as many believe. After the battle 2 years ago, I went to Nadir to see if there was a way we could partner up if something like that were to happen again.
You see, I served the King of Almira directly as a retainer. I was never obligated or inclined to obey Prince Shahid. The prince was obsessed with starting a war with Fodlan, in the hopes that he could distinguish himself enough to secure a path to the throne. This probably comes as no surprise, but he didn't have any kind of plan whatsoever beyond clearing Fodlan's throat.
Once I caught wind of the situation, I thought it'd be best to have Nadir and Holst get to know each other before things really got out of hand.
Wait, Holst, you've already met him?
Yes. Nadir the Unstoppable and I have been nemesis of a sort for years now.
It's actually Nadir the Undefeated, but go on.
But when we met, he declared that he was willing to band together, if doing so would prevent Almira's name from being sullied. Well, that right there nearly moved me to tears. Before long, we were drinking and celebrating our newfound brotherhood.
Who wouldn't want to drink with Holst, am I right?
Your newfound what now?
Ah, I take it you're Holst's sister. Then that makes you my sister too. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I'm actually full up in the brother department.
I love Hilda.
Getting back to the story, I'd been trying to nip Shahid's foolhardy war in the bud for a while. But the prince was always as stubborn as an ox. And so, that's how I ended up here with this gigantic army. Luckily, though, I spotted my newfound brother defending the throat with the kiddo and his army. It's a shame about the prince, but I'm glad we were able to help stop the attack on Fodlan.
Does that explanation satisfy you, Lawrence?
I cannot help but feel there is more to the story. But for now, I will happily thank General Nadir for his assistance.
You have my gratitude as well. You all helped me prevent another blow to Almira's reputation. Now, in Almira, it's traditional to throw a grand feast after a battle. We eat, sing, and dance till we can't move anymore.
Oh yeah? Claude has the same tradition. Wait, but that means...
We may have failed to capture any Imperial territory, but we succeeded in defending the Alliance. So tonight, we celebrate in style. I hope you're all ready, because it's gonna be a feast for the ages.
Been a hot minute since we...
Right. It's feasting time!
Been a hot minute since we, rested.
So that's what you mean. Should have known.
Mutton, jerky, steak. This is the best meat party ever!
Fresh mutton. Tales of Zillia, fresh mutton guy.
Slow down, Raphael. Just how much are you planning to eat?
Oh, this is delicious. It has a nice, delicate sweetness to it.
It really does. I wish I could share some with Dorte.
Dorte? Who's that? Oh, that's your friend, right, Marianne? The horse one.
My brother! You haven't had nearly enough to drink! Come on now, bottoms up!
And you need to eat something. I prepared the food myself, you know. Try the mushrooms. They came out perfect.
Yo, I love mushrooms.
The war is far from over, but these people are acting like they don't have a care in the world.
You get used to it.
Keeping your guard up all the time is just gonna tire you out. Everyone needs to unwind every now and again.
Then why isn't the man of the hour partaking in the festivities?
Now that you mention it, where is Claude? Claude, what are you doing out here? Oh, hey there. Just thought a little fresh air would do me good. Hit the bottle a little too hard? Can't say I blame you. It's been a while since we've cut loose like this.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that could be it.
You've got to wonder what's really running around in that mind of his. He never revealed his dealing with Count Gloucester, nor that he befriended an Almiran general. He's probably hatching a new scheme right now. Not that he'd ever tell us about it.
What are you thinking about, Claude? Huh? Oh, not much. Just letting my mind wander a bit now the battle's finally over. Well, I guess I should rejoin the festivities. Come on, let's go be merry. It still feels like he's got this wall around him. Hard to say if we're ever gonna really understand each other.
I'm sure you will one day. After all that's happened, he's come to depend quite heavily on you. Although, if you really want him to see you as someone he can turn to, you'll need to get stronger. That man harbors many secret ambitions. I wouldn't expect him to back away from this war anytime soon.
Sounds pretty tough when you put it like that.
Oh yes, he'll say all of this is for everyone else, but he has aspirations of his own too. Just like us and our goal of slaying the Ashen Demon. If you grow stronger for Claude's sake, it'll benefit your own aspirations as well. He may not be your partner in destiny, but yours is a valuable relationship nonetheless.
Hey, Arval?
Yes?
Don't you think you're getting a bit too obsessed with this little grudge match?
Maybe so. Though I don't believe that's all there is to it.
What do you mean?
I suppose it just feels like our destiny. Like it's something we're meant to do.
What, because we're main characters?
It is now 1182. The Great War incited by Edelgard has continued to engulf Fodlan, but slowly begins to change course.
It's like a second part?
The Alliance's battle with the Empire ends without a victor. After facing the Almirans, the Alliance focuses on rebuilding, while the Kingdom's conflict with the Empire stalls.
We haven't seen all that much of the Kingdom.
6 months will pass before the wheels of change turn again. But when they do, it will be because one ambitious man sets them in motion.
Oh! So it's like 6 months later? Oh, part 1's done. How many parts are in this game? Okay, I'm assuming there's 2 parts. Probably. I think it's safe to assume that since 3 houses is 2 parts, that there's 2 parts to this. I guess we'll see though.
Golden Wildfire. The end of the Alliance.
End of the Alliance? This is not the end of the game.
It is the end of 1182. 4 moons have passed since Almira attacked. Though the battle lines remain unchanged, Claude steadily schemes behind the scenes. History is about to be made.
Okay, I was not like... I mean, I guess when there was prologue, maybe I was expecting a second part at least, but...
Huh? Whoa, everyone's already here.
Yep, we were waiting on you, Hilda.
Whoops. But Claude isn't here yet, is he? He said he'd have something to tell us after the roundtable conference, so I figured it'd run late. As usual.
You got that right. Those meetings always seem to drag on forever. Where's the love? These roundtables are supposed to symbolize the Alliance's ideals, you know.
Did he just say love?
Where's the love? These roundtables...
It sounds like he's saying love.
Where's the love?
Oh my goodness, Claude, I hate you. I don't know if that was an accident on the voice actor's part or if that was intentional. It was probably an accident. I don't see the portrait being, like, intentional.
Sorry about that. I was out of line. No worries, my friend. That's exactly why we made the decision we did today. What decision? Is that why you called us here? Hold your horses. Everyone, listen up. As you know, the Leicester Alliance is governed through a council of representatives known as the 5 Great Lords. As the Alliance leader, it has been House Regan's responsibility to convene the Round Table and secure the approval of the other lords on matters of policy. The lords of the Alliance felt this was the best system to serve the welfare of their people. And in peacetime, maybe it was. But there's no denying that the Round Tables have hindered our ability to respond swiftly to emergency situations. And it doesn't seem like Leicester's current state of emergency is going to end anytime soon. Which is why I put forth an important proposal at today's roundtable, one that's since been approved. As of today, the Leicester Alliance will be reborn as the Leicester Federation.
Okay, so by end of alliance, they mean like more of an evolution of sorts.
All authority has been entrusted to the King of Leicester. And as it just so happens, I have been chosen to serve as the Federation's first king. With this, we'll no longer be held hostage by roundtable delays that leave us at the mercy of our enemies. I give you my word that I'll dedicate all my efforts to protecting and preserving Leicester. I hope I can count on all of your approval as well.
What's that like?
We reached this decision after exhaustive discussion. I imagine not everyone will approve, but we ask for your understanding.
Is that supposed to be like people reacting? That sound that comes up after Claude says something?
I hope we can all accept our former leader as our new king and continue working together to defend Leicester.
So everyone, are you with me?
This must be why my father was in such a hurry to hand over leadership of our house to Holst.
The former Duke Goneril was a ringleader of sorts for the lords who opposed the establishment of the Federation. That said, he's been looking to put Holst in charge for a while now. Maybe this was just the perfect opportunity.
It seems I'll also have much to discuss with my father about House Ordelia's future. I imagine it's the same for you, right, Marianne? Oh, yes. I suppose that's so.
It's just ridiculous to think that our Claude, of all people, is a king now.
Well, I think Claude will make a wonderful king.
Yeah, me too. Long live King Claude!
And Claude's first action of being king is to execute Raphael.
Huh. Didn't see that one coming.
Quite an abrupt twist, isn't it? He certainly didn't breathe a word of it to you.
That's true, but it doesn't really bug me. If I were in his shoes, I wouldn't share something that important with a lowly mercenary either. Anyway, I'm happy for him. Now Claude's free to act as he sees fit. And I'm gonna keep supporting him, just like always.
Yes, I think that's probably for the best. Probably.
I have received word from my father. He reports that public order is rapidly deteriorating in House Burgundy's territory.
House Burgundy, is that Renadetta?
Seriously? I've heard the same is true in the Seaward and Albany territories as well.
That's right. And as a result, some unsavory characters have strayed into Daphnel territory, causing trouble for us too.
If they couldn't keep things under control, they should have come to me for help.
Those three houses have always been quick to align themselves with the strongest faction, be it the Central Church or even the Empire. That the three of them opposed the establishment of the Federation makes it all the more difficult to ask for help, no doubt.
If only it were that simple.
Is there something else about the matter that concerns you, Lady Judith?
I've heard some rumors that those three have been conspiring together of late. That there are plans in the works for all of them to defect to Fargus. The Viscounts may have been too busy plotting to secure their positions and deal with the growing chaos in their territories.
Now that I would believe.
I'm not sure if this is related, but there have also been some alarming sightings near their western borders.
Alarming in what way?
It's the Knights of Ceros. Perhaps it's nothing, seeing as the kingdom is sheltering the Central Church within their borders, but...
Do you suspect that the Knights have been acting as intermediaries between the kingdom and those houses? If so, we cannot possibly turn a blind eye.
We can't say for sure if that's the case just yet. But there's no mistaking that civil unrest is running rampant in those territories. We need to mobilize the Federation army immediately and try to restore public order.
Wait a moment. Would it not make more sense to send envoys to the houses beforehand to learn more about the situation?
They just reply to our inquiries with some half-baked excuses. Giving them a heads up we're coming should be enough.
So you're ordering an immediate deployment, Your Majesty. It's nice how quickly things move around here without the round table.
That's the beauty of this. Lawrence, assemble the troops immediately.
Very well. At long last, it is time for the Federation to take its first steps.
That's right. We stand at the dawn of a new Leicester.
How's our map looking today? Okay, yeah, we got a lot to do here. Oh, wow. So I could just move on the story if I wanted to. That ain't gonna fly, though. Yo, the Asura? Barbarossa? Alright, class to see me. Class to see me, so think about a decision he's making. Okay. Well, we're gonna do the rounds later. I don't want to do the rounds right now. I just want to, like, do them next time. I don't want to do anything. I actually just want to evolve Shez really quick. Oh, no, I can't. I have to get more Sword Master. Yo, that's awesome. I can't wait to do more of that. Also, this is definitely, like, they're changing, like, the music for the place. I want to do training really quick. Just so I can, what am I trying to say? I want to see if I can get Shez mastered.
I think it...
That should come in handy.
Ooh, Hunter's Volley. I want that Asura so badly.
Not...
Another...
Lots of stuff? Yes, lots of stuff. Okay, we're really close to getting the Asura class. Just take me to the war map. Oh no, I need to talk to Claude. We could talk to Claude really quick then.
Hey, one step at a time.
Good, you made it in time. Come on, the meeting's getting started. Oh, there's gonna be a cutscene? Oh dear. Battle suggestions? Oh, what on... This is interesting. Don't be shy, speak up if you got a suggestion. At the start of each chapter, your allies may offer you battle suggestions. When a suggestion is implemented, the ally who made the suggestion will have boosted morale. If you implement a suggestion, its effects will last until the end of the chapter. This is interesting.
What if we did this?
Okay. Summon a nearby merchant to sell surplus goods, sells items for a slightly higher price. Eliminate the need for ingredients when cooking.
Will this work?
Increase number of vulneraries you possess at the start of battle.
I've got an idea.
I feel like the vulnerary thing sounds
This work?
better.
I'll try.
One step at a time.
Sounds good to me. Let's get rolling, everyone. Okay. That's interesting. I like that. It's a neat little thing.
How's that?
You've really been working hard. I guess everyone's got a different way of getting motivated. I know they all want to get through this without anyone dying, but that's not how war works. You should spend time with the others while you can, that way you won't have any regrets. Well, don't say it all. Don't say it all negative, Claude. Don't make me sad. Thinking about close friends reminds me of my old mercenary band. Actually, I made a little something when I first became a full-fledged mercenary. Might not be a bad idea to give that to someone. It'll be my way of saying I'll always be there for them. Is there gonna be like a scene at the end, like a waifu scene, where you get to choose that one girl? Gift an ally a Merc whistle, and in return they'll give you their special accessory. Put on a special accessory and your unique action will be overwritten with that of the unit that you gave the accessory. Only allies with A support level will receive Merc whistle. Can receive a Merc whistle. You'll only acquire one Merc whistle per playthrough, so think carefully. This is basically like the, what was it, Geralt's ring? Basically like Geralt's ring, I'm assuming. Which means that's definitely going on Hilda. I'm gonna take a look at the war map before we wrap up.
Hey there.
Oh, okay, I guess we're getting a cutscene.
Oh, Holst. What's going on?
Our king has agreed to meet with the Adrestian Emperor.
Claude's gonna talk to Edelgard?
Yes, and you'll be joining us. You're the only reliable bodyguard we could find on such short notice.
Okay then. Lead the way.
It's good to see you again, Claude. Congratulations on your coronation as the first king of the Leicester Federation.
I don't have time for this. Actually, you know what? Can I, There's autosave in this game, right? I really don't have time for this cutscene. Yeah, okay. Airlock battle. Alright, we got quite a bit of battles to do. There's pretty sure there's autosave here. Load. Yeah, there's autosave. End of the chapter was my last autosave. Alright, we don't have to do much again, so I'm just gonna load this. I'm gonna, like, skip cutscenes to get back to where we were really quickly. How often is autosave? You skip all this. Alright. We're gonna just watch that Edelgard cutscene next time. Because who knows? It looks like plot heavy stuff. Who knows how long it's gonna be. I didn't expect to go to the war map and be like, hey, cutscene. I did not expect a cutscene in the war map. You never get cutscenes in the war map. Okay, yeah, come on. But yeah, I don't know how much longer the game is gonna be, to be honest. I'm not saying we're near the end, but this tone shift, we gotta be at least halfway. I gotta do the training stuff. I'll do that later, honestly. I'm just gonna talk to Claude again, so I don't have to do it next time. I'll do the training stuff at the beginning of next stream.
One step at a time.
But I don't think we're near the end of the game, but we gotta be at least halfway. I'd be surprised if we have more than half the game to go.
I'll try.
One step at a time.
Yeah, well, how long? I've been playing for like 20 hours, I think. Probably 21 hours.
How's that?
Because I went 5 hours today. I think I'm 21 hours into the game. I could see us being like a good half-ish way through the game. Because if so, that would mean the game's like at least 40 hours, give or take. I don't know. We're not near the end, but I do think we're kind of like at the half-ish way point with this whole tone shift and everything and how it's going. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm still enjoying it. It's going to be a week tomorrow since the game's been released, so we're making amazing progress, that means, if we are halfway through the game. Really enjoying Three Hopes. I really am. I'm enjoying this more than Three Houses, to be 100% honest. I love Three Houses. It's a good game, but Three Hopes has been an even better experience. And I owe Three Houses that, because without Three Houses, this game wouldn't exist. But yeah, those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you all enjoyed. When we come back next time, we're going to make progress in Chapter 9. We could finish Chapter 9. We'll see. Do all that good stuff. Make progress in Part 2 is what I should say, because we're in the second part of the game. So yeah, thank you all for watching. See you all next time.